Guys, welcome back. Hope you're all doing very well. First of all, I would like to thank you guys for 528 subscribers as of the recording of this YouTube video. I really do appreciate it, as you know. And remember that if you do enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel and help me reach that 1K goal. Just a slight update. In my last video I posted on Monday, you guys would have seen that I posted a little bit of a screenshot saying that I was eligible to apply for the YouTube Partner Program. Well, I did, and today I actually got my confirmation email saying that I am officially a YouTube partner. So thank you very, very much for that. I can officially say I am self-employed, which is great. Not earning anything yet, of course, but the distant future and near future looks very promising now that I am actually a YouTube partner. So thank you very much for that. I know it sounds cheeky and, well, not cheeky, but cheesy, really. But it is really thanks to all you guys subscribing to the channel and watching my videos and liking as well as commenting that this has become a possibility. So really thank you very, very much for that. It is really appreciated. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Okay, so let's get into this real quick. Just gonna check my gift box. I think I do have a couple of gifts to claim. Yeah, a bunch of login rewards, blah blah blah. Not really all that interesting. Oh, we do have some orbs, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's go and check out the banners. This is the weekly banner update I'm going to be doing. So there is 2 new banners to cover. It is the Untold Stories 5, which is of course the Beyond Bankai forms of every single, well, not every single, a bunch of units. This one we did cover a while ago. It should be actually dipping real soon, yeah, at 12, which is not bad. And then this is a free summon, so the only thing we got to cover today is actually this banner, which is kind of cool. So let's just check this real quick, see if I get anything out of this pool. Hopefully I do. No, of course not. Why am I not surprised? It is always the same thing with it. I'm never going to get anything out of those banners. Okay, so we do have a 6-star ticket here, which I will open. Let's see who we get in here. Do I get to choose? Oh, I get to choose. Okay. So, oh, wow, you can pick. That's kind of OP. The fact that you can pick the anniversary units. Okay, so this is a little bit busted, and the reason I'm saying that is I think my Grammy is actually 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5, and I do have a special move source I could use on Technique. So if he isn't 5 out of 5, I will get him out of 5 out of 5 soon. There's nobody else really I want in this pool, but these are all amazing units. These 2 absolutely astonishingly good, of course. Who else? Let's see. He's good for crystals, of course. He's very good, just really, really strong unit. One of the best support units in the game, as I told you guys. Who else is in this pool? He's kind of good. I know people freak out about him. I don't like him as much, but he is still good if you can, you know, if you like him. Let's see who else is in there. Bunch of Brave Battle units. Oh, no, Brave Battle, Kill Quest units. This Rangiku is still very, very strong as well. Definitely worth the grab if you don't have any, you have everything else. These 2, of course, absolutely busted. I went up too quick there. Rukia, really good on raid for Japanese Parasol version. This Null also extremely strong. This Riruka very, very strong. I would like to get Shuei, but the fact that I can maybe get my Grammy 5 out of 5 is a very enticing prospect for me, so might not take Shuei. This Ukiura is also very good. This Orihime as well, very good, and Noitora as well. Of course, Mugetsu, extremely strong unit. Okay, so I think I am going to go with Grammy, but let's just actually... Yeah, okay, so I want to take a screenshot actually of this, so I can put it on my thumbnail. There we go. Okay, cool. I just want to put this on my thumbnail. Definitely the units worth pulling out of this is the powerful units like Grammy. I want to say Kenpachi, but it's not that powerful. Mugetsu, of course, very, very strong. And yeah, that's... And of course the 8th anniversary characters. This Ichigo is still my go-to on power. Whites can do pretty much anything in the game as well. Very strong units all around. But definitely, out of all these units, I would recommend it to pick Grammy if you don't have them. Let's quickly check what my Grammy is on. I don't think I have him currently equipped. No, I don't. I have him as a link for Gazelle. because I was at that point in time new and I really wanted to play over, so that's why here's a link for her. Let's just check here. Okay, so he is 3 out of 5, but I do think I have a special move source. Let's just check real quick. How do we do this again? I forgot how to do this. Link slots, I think. Link slots and transcendence. No, yeah, power up. No, it's not here. Where was this? Was it at augment? I think it was at augment, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Item special move up. Because I have 2 green special move sources, so I can, if I wanted to, just get him 5 out of 5 and then use the other one on a different unit. That I don't want to do. If the anniversary unit this year is another technique unit, I want to have at least 1 special move source for him, so we'll do it like this. We'll get him 4 out of 5. There we go, and then we'll pick Kame out of the 6-star and then just use that Kame as fodder for this one that I already have, and then get him 5 out of 5, which is kind of insane. Kame, yes, I do know I have him, but I don't really care for orbs right now as I'm not going to have enough for anniversary anyways, so it is what it is. Let me just unlock him. Okay, let's go and power up my current Kame. Edit. Kame, this one. Augment. Put Hue into Hue. And there we go. We have a 5 out of 5 Kame. Hey, nice. Also did a challenge thingy, which is great. So we'll just put on defense and then we'll just put on stamina. Cool. I'll max these out as well. There's no reason for me not to. I have more than enough resources to do it. Okay. Put that at max as well. And then this one. Hopefully we get lucky with this and I get SB relatively early on. SB or focus, I'm down for either. Not attack. Attack is not something I want. Thank you very much. A few gambles on this. SB, okay, I'm gonna stay with that SB for now. I don't want to waste you guys' time too much when it comes to gambling this, so we're gonna be putting it like that. There we go. We have a purple Kame. Great stuff. This is way beyond overpowered. He is not needed to be that strong at all. But now that is a thing, so great stuff. Okay, let's get into the actual banner. I've wasted enough time. Okay, so Untold Stories 5, of course, let's check it out. I just want to check out the fillers real quick. This is not a new banner whatsoever. This is a returning banner. It has been in the game for quite a while now. I think 2 years. So, yeah, it's not a new banner at all, like I said. The hell? No, I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. This is the thing I wanted. Another screenshot for my thumbnail. Okay, so let's just check out the banner itself. Okay, so these are relatively old units. Still cool to have. Definitely cool to have. But Toshiro, very, very strong on green. However, if you have the 6-star summon ticket, of course, you just saw me pick Kame. Kame is even 1 out of 5 is stronger than this Toshiro being 5 out of 5. It's ridiculous how strong Kame is. So of course I would not recommend you pull for Toshiro alone. But these banners are really rare to see. The Beyond Bankai characters are really, really rare in this game. And we have some of the more rare versions of them. Or rarer Beyond Bankais, which is of course Kenpachi, Retsu, Shinji, and Toshiro. They are very, very rare actually, and Toshiro is a very strong NAD to this day, still very strong and very cool to see. Kenpachi, this guy was the meta for Brave battles, but he isn't anymore, of course, because every single Brave battle character actually has persistence now, or break persistence, you know, that type of thing. So definitely not worth it to pull just for him for Brave battles, but he is still cool to have. Beyond Bankai units are really unique because there's no other variant like it. Then of course Retsu, she was the strongest unit in the game when she came out by quite a large margin. I know people would say Artworks Ichigo was stronger than her, which is 6th anniversary Ichigo, but I would disagree on that because that Ichigo while yes, he was strong, he had no self-heals or anything like that. She was just a monster. Gigantic AoEs, just overall very strong. This guy was the meta for not Brave Battles, Guild Quest. He used to be a one-shot nuke the whole Guild Quest. So they actually put in nerfs for the Guild Quest specifically because of him. It wasn't as badly nerfed down your special move damage as it is now, but because of him, yeah, it is now. And then of course you have him. The hell is his name again? Sergeant, there we go. I nearly called him Bow Wow, like Thingy does, Bambietta does. So Sergeant, he is a Brave Battle character as well. He is still okay-ish. You can get away with using him if he is 5 out of 5. If he isn't, don't even try. He's got to get murdered by anything. Orihime especially just melts him because she's a captain killer and he is a captain, so yeah. This guy, he has everything on paper, same as with Sueo, Kapachi Sueo, Azushiro. But he sucks. I don't know why, he just sucks. He just doesn't do any damage. It's very funny actually. And then of course Toshiro is really good. Now we'll go over them real quick, the skills, but I'm gonna be honest, this week is not worth the pulls. If you want to pull on a banner, the Magic Society is still gonna be in for another 8 days, 7 days probably, when you're watching this video. So I would definitely still pull on this banner, the Magic Society, and ignore this one unless you really want these units. Now, like I said, I'll quickly go over them. Like I said, Toshiro is extremely strong, and if you couldn't get Grammy out of your 6-star ticket, I would say yeah, he's good enough to pull for. If you just want him and open play orange is good for you, yeah, that then is not the worst unit to have. But as you can see, his SP is pathetically low. Even if I put 50 SP on his first slot, it wouldn't even be what the current base units are. That's how low his SP is. But anyways, so he's a Soul Reaper killer, Squad 0 killer. Then his soul trait is strong attack reach time, minus 12%. Great stuff, you know, no issues there. He has freeze on all his attacks, big surprise, you know, Toshiro, definitely. Then he do have a gauge. He does have a gauge, which is kind of cool, but his gauge is still very beginner. This is when gauges was just starting to be implemented into the game, so you don't really have gauge rampage, which helps you get it up quicker, etc, etc. It's just you need to unfortunately build up through the whole thing, and then he gets a massive power spike for a few seconds. So yeah, his gauge effect is Berserker 100%, so strong attack damage 100% bonus, of course. Decrease damage taken 50%, which is great for stuff like Guild Quest. Innate skills Sprinter +2. Full stamina, only increased strong attack damage 40%, and then full stam dam boost 20%. So he has 60% built-in full stam dam on a unit that cannot heal. This is ridiculous. I hate it, absolutely hate it. He cannot heal himself, but he has 60%. So the thing is, if you get hit once, 2 of your skills are absolutely redundant, which is great, you know, I love that. Gauge effect, strong attack recharge, cool. Gauge effect heal, that's the only way you can heal, is by triggering his gauge. You're not going to trigger his gauge every 2 seconds, you're going to trigger his gauge maybe once every minute, if you're lucky, you know, that type of thing. Increased strong attack damage 40%, reduced strong attack cooldown 12%, that is on his soul trait. All status element resistance 100%, shared, so it's shared complete status immunity. And the reason why they reworded this actually is because this, like I explained in my skills video, there are certain status elements that have a 110% chance of proccing. So of course, if you have a unit that only has 100% resistance, if he has, you know, the 10% extra, there's a 10% chance you'll still get afflicted by it, which at the end of the day, it's not really that high of a chance, but still, it can happen. Havoc 20%, Frenzy +1 only, Bombardment +1, Debility 35 seconds, Marauder, and Status Ailment Spiritual Pressure Boost 80%. So he has a really long sheet of stuff he can do, but it is very much very reliant on his gauge and him being at full health. You can significantly feel the damage drop when you don't have your gauge active and you're not at full health. You can feel it. It is absolutely tremendous, his amount of damage that he loses when he gets tapped even once. So yeah, we will test play him just to show you guys. Then Kame, I'm gonna go really quickly over Kame, but just know that he is not as good as his paper skill list, you know what I mean. He is a SP unit as well, pathetically low SP, once again, 864. No affiliation killer. He has a strong attack creature summon, minus 12% soul trait. Then he has drain on all his attacks. Yippee, that is great. So in other words, he can heal himself. Okay, that's really good. And his second strong attack is actually a vortex, so that is even better, because vortex usually allows you to get a lot of your status armor procs in. Then his innate is freeze resistance 100%, sprint +1, havoc 20%. Havoc 20% is great because it increases the AoEs of strong attacks. Then his skills, team party, increase hard attribute character strong attack damage 20%. Basically just means he gets an extra 20% strong attack damage, and any other hard attribute units in your team also get that. Increase normal attack damage 20%, which is very pointless on a strong attack unit, but anyways. Devastation 40%. Reduce strong attack cooldown 12%, that is his assault rate. Team party increase hard attribute character movement speed, so he has a 30% bonus movement speed, and in the other hard units as well. Then increase spot drops and normal drops 5, which is great. That is not bad at all. Increase mind droplet drops 30%, great. Okay, cool. Frenzy +2, debilitated 2 seconds, and guard break plus hit hidden enemies. So he is very much a potion / spot farmer. But if you really want one, and you already have Kame out of the ticket, pick Noitora, the Cyber Society Noitora. He is still one of the best spot runners in the game, by quite a large margin. One of the best, like I said. I think Asken is on green. Yeah, this Asken. He is on technique. So let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. So this Asken is on technique. This guy is the best spot runner in the game, but he's on technique, so yeah. With this, at least Kame, he is on hard, but if you really want a good spot runner, you can choose Noitora out of the ticket, the 6-star ticket, or you can just choose Swimsuit Rangiku. She is phenomenally strong still one of the better units in the game. And she can run coins as well, and she has purity, and she ignores iron skin, so she is better than Kame by quite a large margin. Okay, so and then Bow Wow over here, Sergeant. This guy, yeah, his attack is low, kill effect, no affiliation, and human, which is kind of funny since he gets absolutely bodied by a human called Orihime in Brave Battles. He is meant to be the counter for Chad. There was a Chad released on Red that has purity 100%. And is a Brave Battle unit. He's meant to be that counter, but Chad still bodies him most of the time, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, so assault rate, damage taken, minus 20%, great stuff, no issues there. He does have paralysis and lacerate on all these attacks, which is of course a great thing to have, especially in Brave Battles. Dual status effects is not something you see often on a Brave Battle unit, so having that is a big boon. Then paralysis resistance 100%, jeez, can't talk. Drain duration reduction 100%, sprinter +1, great stuff. Then increase normal attack damage 20%, decrease damage taken 20%, that is assault rate of course. Half stamina, decrease damage taken 50%. First 10 seconds flurry +1, so he has in total flurry +3 for the first 10 seconds, and then after that it is just +2 again. Prevent last ditch survival, ignore Brave Battle invincibility, debilitated 5 seconds, poise and guard break. So as you can see, yeah, he's pretty decent. The only problem is he doesn't have persistence or persistence break. In other words, he is useless. Simple as. So let's quickly test play these guys so we can get this video done. Okay, we'll test play Toshiro. I'm just gonna say straight up right now, this banner is not worth the pull. Especially with the 6-star ticket we got, you can pull out there a really great unit without any issues, of course, it's guaranteed. And then the current society, the Wizard Society, whatever it's called, the one with Asken, Gazelle, and Asnot in, is 100% more worth the pull than this one, so just remember that. So, Toshiro, his NAD is a very short-ranged attack string, which looks good, but that's about it. His first strong attack is a massive smack and an AoE in front of you. It's almost like a beam attack. It has a very large AoE and quite a fast cooldown as well, as you can see, really nice. Second strong attack, dash forward, AoE around him, kind of meh. but it is what it is. And then his first strong attack is a screen-wide AoE. I'm gonna actually move through this relatively quickly. As you can see, once again, my gauge isn't active. Now when I proc a a strong attack, it's gonna activate. Now you will see the damage increase. It's tremendous. Everything is dead. Everything is dead. But now his gauge is almost inactive again. As you can see, gauge is gone. And now I'm back to very low amounts of damage. It's very frustrating to play with him because of the fact that his gauge is literally where all his damage is. And the fact that he is such an older unit, he doesn't have all the fancy trimmings to get his gauge to proc very quickly. As you can see there, damage very low. Gauge active, damage tremendously high. I'm trying not to get hit so I can regain, actually keep my full stam down. Okay, and then his super will of course one-shot these guys. Really cool special move actually. They did some really nice effort as well with the artwork of these Beyond Bunker units, but I mean, he's old. I can't recommend that you guys pull on this banner. He's just too old to warrant it. When he came out, yes, it was amazing of course, but not anymore. So Kame. This guy is supposed to be amazing, okay? If you look at his, just what he has on his character sheet, he's supposed to be amazing, but he really isn't. So he's a ranged strong attack unit. So he has a really nice string of NAD attacks, which looks amazing. First strong attack is a beam, literally and figuratively, but a really low damage. His third strong attack, screen wide AoE, as you would expect, and then his second is a vortex. Now you see the problem. His damage is so low for some reason. I don't know why, but this guy, he just struggles all the time, man. And they wanted to put him in as a SP farmer, or SP, yeah, super pot farmer. That's not gonna happen. This guy is too weak right now to farm pots. He just can't make it happen anymore. That's why I would highly recommend you guys go for Noritora or Rangiku in the 6-star ticket if you guys really want a spot farmer on pot. I mean, that damage is pathetically low. He just does not compete. Yes, it's easy mode because these guys don't really have any resistances against stunning and stuff like that, but the moment you have something like Iron Skin and Poise, this dude cannot do anything. And the majority reason for this is, yes, while he does have Frenzy +2, he only has one status element, and he does not have increased status element chance. So if you use him against something like a enemy with Iron Skin, the only way to remove it is by proccing a status element, which he doesn't do that often. So yeah, definitely I would not recommend this guy for spot farming. You are going to get bodied unless you do have him 5 out of 5 and absolutely cracked out like with 9,000 SP type of thing. Otherwise it's not going to work out well for you. I'm not saying you cannot do it, I'm saying it's going to be inefficient compared to somebody like Swimsuit Rangiku. That's all I'm saying. And then there's play Sajin, probably the best looking Sajin in the game in my opinion. He looks absolutely mental, and he has a self vortex around him as well. He looks phenomenal. I love the design of him, really, it's really cool. So what I'm going to showcase first is his strong attacks. First strong attack, just an AoE in front of him, nice and simple. It's for brave battles, remember. First strong attack, AoE around him again, just bigger AoE pretty much. And then his second is a self vortex. Basically it stuns enemies that get into the vortex itself, which is kind of cool. Now as you can see, he is just a straight up NAD unit. That's what he does, that's what he specializes in. Nothing really fancy when it comes to his tricks. I'm gonna try to not die of him. I really do not want to die of him. I want to show you guys a special move. So I'm gonna start concentrating a little bit. Hang on. No, leave me alone. It's kind of terrifying, the fact that I'm literally one shot and these guys are just charging me down the whole time. I don't want to pop my special vortex yet. These guys aren't as annoying. I want to pop it on the humans. I can't pop it now, actually. Hang on. There we go. Okay, that's better. I try to get these guys on the ground. There we go. Jeez, that was really close. So yeah, as you can see, even as a Brave Battle unit, just using them normally is kind of a chore. Really cool. But as you can see, still really weak. If you take somebody like, who was it the other day that we test played? It was Asken, Brave Battle Asken. The one on speed, the new one. He was absolutely phenomenal. Even here, he was really, really strong. So, as you can see, unfortunately, Sajin is dated. So, I cannot recommend that you guys pull on this banner whatsoever. It really is not worth your orbs. If you want to pull on a banner still, the Magic Society definitely is the one to go for. All these other banners are pretty much useless. I'm not going to tell you guys to pull on all units because it's nice to have. If you guys want it, go for it. If you guys want to be efficient with your orbs and only get the best stuff all the time, or try to get the best stuff that's going to pull you through the game for the next 2 years, 2-3 years, then I would recommend that you guys save your orbs. If you pulled on this banner already, the Magic Society, and you're happy and done with it, don't bother this week with the banners. It's not worth it. We are getting really close to anniversary, and of course the pools up until anniversary is going to get a lot better. So mid-month, this month is going to be cracked, I guarantee you that, and then end of month is going to be even better, and then of course anniversary is around the corner after that. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys do disagree with my statement on pulling on this banner and stuff like that, please let me know. I would like to know your reasoning for it. But other than that, if you guys don't have the orbs, if you do have like 200 million orbs, go for it, you know, pull on every single banner. But I'm talking about the general user here. Nobody's gonna really buy soul orbs in this game unless you are literally a billionaire, because it's just too damn expensive. And yeah, so hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all again in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.